everybody, welcome back from your tea and coffee break. I hope you are suitably refreshed and ready for the final segment of the whole conference, but still lots to go before we all go off for lunch and, well, beyond, really. So the next session is going to be another of our creative interludes. This one is called Culture Hint. This is from Cesare Fiala, co-founder of Culture Hint. He's a CEO and co-founder of Culture Hint. It monitors and forecasts visitor flow to improve revenues and visitor experience in cultural venues. Cesare has a multifaceted background from industrial engineering to oil painting, and that gives him a deep understanding of both the needs of cultural venues and the complexities of AI. Please join me in giving him a warm round of applause to kick us off again.
Good morning. I'm Cesare Fialà, and I'm going to talk about how to harness AI to empower cultural venues. So who here is from a cultural venue like a museum or a heritage institution? Great. Who here is from a research institution instead? Wow, lovely. And who is from a funding body? Okay, great. So this is especially for you guys. And I'm the co-founder of Culture Hint. And at Culture Hint, we simply love culture. And that is the reason why we want to harness the latest technology to empower the venue we love the most. And we do that by improving their revenues and their visitor flow. So the story I'm about to tell you is set in London and is the story of two organizations. The Postal Museum, where the collections of the Royal Mail are kept, and us, Culture Hint. From the Postal Museum, we have this lovely lady, Elizabeth, which is the Senior Visitor Experience Manager, and Zuzu, the Retail Manager. On Culture Hint side, we have my CTO, Luca, and I. So in May 2019, Elizabeth and Zuzu challenged Culture Hint with a very complicated and unstructured task. Our challenge lied in the retail space of the museum, and our question was threefold. So first, how do we monitor visitor flow? Second, how do we forecast future visitor flow? And third, how do we adjust staff so that it is optimized for the people who are about to come? And unfortunately, our research at Culture Hint shows that this is a common challenge for cultural venues, because either you lack the resources to put enough staff in place, or forecasting visitor flow is extremely hard. So our solution was, of course, to harness the power of AI. And there's a reason why the resolution on this is very low, is to protect our visitors' privacy, of course. And our solution answered exactly those three questions. First, we monitor visitor flow using computer vision, as you've just seen. Second, we use the machine learning algorithm to forecast future visitor flow. And on the top of that, our AI was able to suggest the optimal staff level hour by hour for the upcoming 7 days. And this meant that the Postal Museum always had enough staff to personally take care of visitors and upsell products to them. On September, Zuzu, the retail manager, and I finally sat at the desk and opened up the retail software to evaluate how our project did. Our question was simple. Did we increase spend per head in the retail? One metric. So we ran the numbers, and we got a 97% increase in retail spend per visitor. And if you think about that, it makes a lot of sense. Because if you have enough staff to take personally care of visitors, visitors will appreciate that and reward you by buying more. What can your institution do? So there's quite a few of you who are from cultural venues, and we have three main takeaways from our story. First, monitoring visitor flow in key areas is essential, not just through the doors, but also in relevant shops or retails around your spaces. Second, visitor flow is best when it's done not by guesswork, but by putting a number down and staffing accordingly to your forecast. And finally, what we saw is that always having one extra staff member in the retail it's always better than having someone less. Because if you're short of staff, you could lose hundreds of revenues in terms of lost sales. But if you have one extra staff member, worst case scenario, you're losing £15 for 1 hour of their wage. But I want these to be rather suggestions from you. So suggestions from those cultural venues who put in place practice to focus and monitor their visitor flow. Suggestions from research institutions that have innovative technologies to do so. And suggestions from funding bodies that want to push their funded organization toward best practices more and more. So huge thanks to Luca from Culture Hint and to Elizabeth, Zuzu, Laura, Tish and Ian from the Postal Museum. Finally, do get in touch with me around lunchtime and we can discuss further about this. Thank you so much.